Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of free plugins for music production you may like. Today we'll be checking out a free alternative to the popular Wave vocal rider. As you can see on the screen, this plugin is developed by Diego Ortega, and you can see it almost have the same UI with that of the Wave's vocal rider. So this video will be in three phases. One, we'll compare this free alternative to the popular one by Waves. Then after that, we'll talk about how to use this plugin because I noticed many people still struggle with understanding how Vocal Rider works. Then after that, I will guide you through the installation process should you're interested to have it. Because when I was trying to install this particular one, there were lots of DLL file that were missing. So let's say you are installing it and you encounter the same issue. I'll guide you through on how to fix it. So with that being said, let's get straight into it. Now as you can see, here is that of the Waves. They look almost the same. But if you pay close attention here, you see Waves has the fast and the slow button. But on this one, you can see the target is there, the sensitivity, vocal and music, the range, the rider, the output. Then on the Waves, you can see it has an off button which is lacking here. Alright, I'll be using this vocal right here for the comparison. So let me quickly set it up and we have A/B tests between the Waves and the free alternative.
I can do it, I can feel it, yeah. I can do it, I can feel it. I can do it, I can feel it, yeah. I can do it, I can feel it. I can do it, I can feel it, yeah. I can do it, I can feel it. I can do it, I can feel it, yeah. I can do it, I can feel it.
Alright, I believe you had it. You can see how it was controlling the louder peaks, pulling them down, and the quieter parts, pulling them up. But let's try this on Waves, and I'll try to replicate what is existing here on Waves. This one is at 2.7. So why am I doing this? I just want to have a comparison between the Waves and the free alternative, okay?
I can do it, I can feel it, yeah. I can do it, I can feel it.
Alright, so you can see the difference between the two, and have in mind, Vocal Rider is actually a plugin. Unlike the compressor, it doesn't squash the sound. It gently moves the volume up and down to keep the vocal clear and steady in your mix. Now, let's talk about how Vocal Rider works. So this plugin keeps the vocal loud enough to be heard, but not too loud to overpower the beats or your instrumentals. The target range, which is this one right here, as you can see. So this is the sweet spot where you want your vocals to sit. So which is actually the first thing you need to do. You need to determine the level you want the vocal you want to process with this plugin to sit. Vocal Rider will now try to keep the volume of the incoming signal, which is the recorded vocals, inside this range that you've set. So that is what the target slide is for. Now the next feature is the rider fader, which is this one right here. The one that moves automatically, as you saw in that demonstration earlier. So you can also say it is the automated fader. So it shows you in real time how Vocal Rider is adjusting your vocal volume up and down to keep it in the target zone. Now the next feature is the sensitivity, which is this one here, this section here. So think of this like saying, how sensitive should you be when listening to the vocals? Higher sensitivity reacts to small volume changes. So if you're going for all those instant volume change, then you need to increase the sensitivity, all right? While lower sensitivity reacts only to big, broad changes, okay? So the next feature here is the range. As you can see, this is the feature that tells Vocal Rider, don't turn the vocal up or down more than this amount. So it keeps the riding natural, like you are not overdoing it. So the next feature here is the music and the vocal balance. It actually works in sidechain mode. So if you send your instrumentals or music track into the sidechain inputs of this plugin, you can make Vocal Rider react based on the vocal alone or the vocal versus the music. That way, it turns the vocal up when the beat is loud and down when the beat is quiet. Super useful in busy mixes. Now, the next feature, which is not existing in the free alternative, fast and the slow. And this feature decides how quickly Vocal Rider reacts to the vocal signal. So when you switch to the fast, which is good for rap and fast phrases or sudden volume jumps in the dynamics, it will capture all of them to still keep your vocal controlled. Then if you switch to the slow one, it's good for ballet songs or smooth vocals, depending on what you're going for. So that is much about how to use Vocal Rider and what all these features in this plugin are for. Alright, so now about the installation. The link to download this plugin will be in the description, as well as the site where you can download the DLL files. And that is if you encounter the installation issue, okay? Alright, so here is the site, as you can see, dllme.com. But don't worry, I'll be leaving the link in the description. So if you encounter any error during installation, what you need to do is to take note of the error code. It's usually a DLL extension. Copy that and come over to this site. And why I recommend this site is it's also going to tell you how to install it. As you can see here, it's showing you where to place the file, everything you need to do. So during the time I was installing, I had multiple errors. So all I did was to copy all the error codes, which was a DLL extension, search them here, download them, and follow this instruction and install them. Copy them to the right directory, as you can see here. And once that was done, I restarted the system and scanned my plugins, and after that, everything started working perfectly well. And also, I wasn't able to install the standalone, so what I did was just to use the VST3 64 bits, copy them to the right directory. Then after scanning, when you try to launch it, it will report error. Then after that, you now come over to the standalone version, try to install it, it will keep reporting those errors. So from those errors, you copy the DLL files that are missing and head over to the site where you will now download the DLL files. After downloading them, copy them to the right directory, head back to your DAW, rescan, and relaunch the plugin. But feel free to let me know what you think in the comments. Maybe I followed the longer route, and share if there is an easier way to get it working. So guys, that is all for today's video. I need you to try it out and let us know what you think about it. Do you think the free alternative is worth having or not? So share your thoughts in the comments, and if you're coming across my channel for the very first time, please make sure to subscribe, and most importantly, turn on your bell notification so that when next I upload videos like this, you will be notified. As always, stay creative, stay focused, and I will see you guys in the next video.